All right, guys, here with Marc Wilson after his national team debut. Marc, how does it feel to wear the Team Canada jersey for the first time in the VNL?
It's incredible. It's been such a long journey. I mean, it's really hard to describe. As you see, I'm struggling with it. But tonight I got my debut. I got to admit I was nervous, but then as soon as I stepped on that court, I snapped right into it. It's just volleyball, and that's what it turned into at the end. And I think the sorest part of my body at the end of this match is going to be my face from smiling so much.
I mean, you got in pretty hot and heavy. Your first ball was an absolute monstrous bounce. You got the super spike and everything. How did that one feel?
Yeah, I really beat the piss out of that ball. Brett and I have been jamming really well in practice, and I kind of just felt that he was going to give that to me, and I saw the daylight, the open gap, and just hit it as hard as I possibly could, and magic happened basically, that I can't believe. I said to Brett after the game, I just said, man, I love you, bud. And we just made a memory together. I will never forget that for the rest of my life. That was my first national team VNL point. It's wild.
That's awesome. Now, obviously, the result isn't one that you're wanting, a 3-0 loss to France. That's 6 straight losses for Team Canada so far. What's missing right now? What's not clicking with the Maple Volleys?
We're trying to build a new identity. We're trying to do something that's never been done because we have to achieve something that's never been done. We want to get to the Olympics and we want to medal down the road. So it's right now we just have to commit to this new identity, these new systems, and trust in them. And it's a long-term run, and just step by step, we just want to build and get better.
Can you describe what you mean by new identity?
New identity? Yeah, it's a tricky question. I can start with our offensive systems. There's different speeds, different tempos, different routes that we're running. It's far from traditional volleyball from an older guy's perspective like mine.
So you got Italy tomorrow, Bulgaria on Sunday. How do you? Because you had 2 days between Tuesday and today, but you're turning around and you're playing again tomorrow night. How do you get reset for that one?
Yeah. So I think a lot of the older guys, at least, we take our pro experience into hand. Where I've played Champions League tournaments where it's games back to back to back. And, it's nutrition, sleep is number one, and we just stretch like crazy, therapy, just every tool to our advantage to recover and get back to our fit shape. It's the start of the season, too. I think a lot of the legs are still really fresh, and so I don't think we're going to have a problem with being physical or, tired throughout the whole season or through the whole 3-game sprint.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Marc. Congratulations once again, buddy.